Jersey, 46, and Ohio in 4th place with 41 points. Right in front of us, though, it's going to be Dylan D'Amelio of Ohio and Ford-Melton from Illinois. That's Travis Ford-Melton. He dons the blue singlet. And quickly we see D'Amelio takes a shot, gets to the leg. Good defense.
Nice hips out of Ford-Melton. Melton has teched or pinned his way to the finals. D'Amelio teched up until his semi where he won by 5. So, again, we're seeing that common thread of dominance throughout the tournament. And then, you know,
D'Amelio had a heck of a semi with Biscaglia. That's one he was actually trailing.
And D'Amelio finds the leg. And we could see a stalemate here. Unless he's going to get height, come out the back door, which it looks like he's going to. Catches both legs, circles, and right back on him. D'Amelio hangs onto the leg. They award 2. Will it be confirmed? I believe I see 2 across the way. And it's going to be 2-0. Dylan D'Amelio, speaking of the semifinal.
Right, Biscaglia, he defeated Biscaglia of Iowa 13-8, but he's actually trailing, if memory serves, like 8-1 or 8-2, and just went on a tear in the second period. We called that match. It's up here on the stage.
Absolutely.
So you got to wrestle the full 6 with this guy, that's for sure.
No doubt. At 2-0, D'Amelio with the lead. 110 down in this match.
And, you know, we talk about it all the time, that last exchange. When we get into the scramble situations with the ankles, elevation is always the key, and you saw D'Amelio get the height and able to put the pressure back up and in to Ford-Melton. So that's the difference.
And Ford-Melton attacks single leg to the right side.
And looking to shelf it. Got to beat the Wizard of D'Amelio.
All the way.
Does Ford-Melton.
All the way to the corner, but that exactly what you said, Christian. That is a tight whizzer as they circle towards the edge, both on the knees. The referee's going to blow it dead. Put him back up. Minute 20 to go here in the first.
Both these guys look like they like to operate from space, kind of contrary to the first couple matches we've seen. As we see Ford-Melton fire off a single. First 2 matches, guys battling the ties. These two look pretty content to operate from spaces. D'Amelio's got a 2-on-1 underneath here. Nice snap.
Oh yeah, bouncing head right up that mat.
D'Amelio.
You can hear it on the stage.
Noticed this, but have you noticed how key the front headlock position has been? Because it seems like guys are just having such a hard time scoring from the front headlock position. And if you can get that move down, get a score, a go-to from that spot, you're going to dominate guys.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It happens 3, 4, 5 times a match. Nice high
sick
crotch.
High crotch. Yes, he's in deep. Over the top is Melton looking for the crotch lock. Trying to bury that shoulder as D'Amelio doesn't want to get taken through for a ride. And to this point, he's all right.
I like the aggression from D'Amelio, but I also like how he's staying solid and not overexposing himself or overplaying his hand by being too offensive in these scramble situations.
Yeah, picking his spots and not trying to force the finish there. Right. Yeah. And Ford-Melton's dangerous from that crotch lift position. I called a couple of his matches. He's punished a lot of guys from there, and I'm sure his coaches said, hey, you get in deep, work for the finish, but don't force anything. And I think you're exactly right, Richard. As the first period comes to an end, Dylan D'Amelio will take a 2-0 lead into the break.
So D'Amelio is looking to become the 35th ever cadet freestyle champion for the state of Ohio, and Ford-Melton 37th for Illinois. So both of these states, they actually rank Illinois 2nd all-time and Ohio 4th all-time with a number of freestyle cadet champions.
And let's check a quick look at their roads to the final. D'Amelio went dominant through the fourth. And here he's going to come out. Oh, nice job in on the leg, picks it up. Traps that far ankle, and he's going to go take down almost right into a lace.
And you got to be careful here if you're Ford-Melton coming up, giving up the takedown, and then coming up to your feet. You don't see it. Normally guys will just fight and defend parterre.
Right, you give up another point on a step out.
You give up. He could have given a step out, or you could get
or
forward.
Big toss exposure. Yeah.
But it doesn't bite him there. 4-0 D'Amelio, but Ford-Melton's got to get to his offense, and I don't think he's going to be able to count on getting a counter score because D'Amelio looks really at home, both head outside, head inside on his finishes. He's not going to force or be forced into a mistake, I guess I should say.
Head to head here, underhook for D'Amelio, cleared by Melton. tied up head to head. And D'Amelio has quite a grip on that as Ford-Melton tried to shuck it by, and D'Amelio just clung right on. They're going to stop that, bring it back to the center. 103 down here in the second period. Shot from the outside again. He went double. He's in on a single, comes back to the double. Ford-Melton over the top with the crotch lock. He's going to be able to pull him through. He's tried this a couple times.
And D'Amelio doing a good job keeping those hips back, not letting Ford-Melton pick him up off the mat, and probably see the stalemate. Well, no, maybe not, as D'Amelio looking to come out the back door, improving his position.
Now he's got like a back leg hook. And trying to go take that leg across, give him the cross legs. No points yet, but we got a little bit of a scramble going on here. D'Amelio has the hips trapped, but Ford-Melton still has a hold of his leg, so they've awarded nothing here. Now you see D'Amelio reached over the top. D'Amelio looked a little, he didn't know what to do. Should I grab the wrist? Should I grab the elbow? Should I come underneath and grab the bicep? Regardless, he couldn't break the lock, and we have 1 minute to go in this match. Dylan D'Amelio leading 4-0.
Ford-Melton's gotten in on that one single. Other than that, has not given himself many opportunities to score. D'Amelio, staying at home, not giving any opportunities. But more than anything, D'Amelio's been on the offense so much that Ford-Melton, the time for him to fire off attacks has been few and far between. Coming up 35 to go. Look at throw by.
Oh, he's going to get 2. And they called 4 over here, but the judge is going to say 2. Looking for the fall, though. And
Wow.
we've got ourselves a match just like that. 4-2 is your score, 23 seconds to go.
I think Ford-Melton would like a restart here. It's hard with guys controlling your arm like that. Now 13 seconds to go. Wonder if they're going to let him.
And they're going to challenge. It was a little late. We'll see if they do it.
I was just thinking, I'm surprised we don't see a challenge break for a 2 and 2.
And they are going to allow the challenge, I believe.
So that's going to be key here. Did he get the takedown and then get the exposure? That's what you're going to be looking at. Wasn't there a distinct enough pause from the time he threw that hook by, got around behind?
Close. I'm thinking they got it right, but I don't know. It was really close.
In my head, I was thinking 2 and 2, but let's take another look. And get this video queued up.
And here you can take a look at it. He
If
was
you ask
on
me,
his knees. That's 2, right?
That's right. Now,
But he takes him down to his back. That should still be 2, correct? And they agree. So now he loses a point. And that was the risk in the challenge. Now a takedown would have put him in the lead, but instead he needs a feed
And
to
he's
back.
going to get that takedown, but it's not going to be enough. So 5-4, just like you said, Christian. Although who knows?
Yeah.
D'Amelio would have probably wrestled differently.
I completely agree. Yeah, that's you can't play that hypothetical scenario. And Dylan D'Amelio, your winner, 5-4. He avoids a scare there. It wouldn't have mattered if Ford-Melton would have pinned him, and that was close. That nearly happened. So tremendous job by D'Amelio fighting off his back and winning the Fargo title here at 100 pounds.
Gosh, it's got to feel good. We've had